She will play it because she's a crazy reviewer, gamer. Hopefully this song is shorter for you guys because she thinks the last one was too long, but she still is a crazy cat lady, you gamer. Hopefully this is the last one because like before, I don't like singing these songs.
First off, the pictures that I use, I know they're not mine. I found them online. I know, okay? I know. I don't know if that's the reason why, but I did get a copyright strike, so I'm a little more careful. So I'm saying I do not own these pictures and give them right to their owners, okay? Just let me like, favorite, and subscribe. And comment down below if you'd like me to do any other reviews of books, video games, and movies. Hi everybody, went and saw Star Wars today. Yay! Last Jedi. It was I thought it was great. It was pretty good. Surprise, a lot of things that you thought would happen didn't happen. A lot of things you thought would happen did happen. All that kind of stuff. I like the fact they still use puppets. Yes, they still use puppets in this world. This is one of the few movies that still use puppets because us Star Wars people love puppets. In it, I like a lot of the we still got Chewbacca and stuff like that. Like I'm not very good at not talking about what really happens in this stuff. So I thought it was pretty good. So yep. We're gonna go, so I'm just gonna do some spoiler stuff. So I'm gonna give this movie. So I had to rank them like between this one's a lot better than Force Awakens. It didn't copycat the other ones before it that much. It told its old story. Unlike Force Awakens. Force Awakens a lot like New Hope and stuff like that. This one was not. It had some similarities to Empire, but not as much as Force Awakens did. So it's very much its own movie. So it's higher on the rank than that one. It's definitely better than the prequels. So I would say it's where the Return of the Jedi is. Right? It's like right after that one. So I give this movie 9 out of 10.
Hi everybody! So, may the force be with you guys. The ones who haven't seen this movie yet. Bye! I give it over pause. My tail. So, bye people who haven't seen this movie. Because we're going to talk about what happened in the movie. So get lost.
So now we're in spoiler territory. So I like how they started the movie off in a fight. Like right when the movie starts, they're fighting. Because they're get back into a corner pretty much. They have jump into light speed and stuff like that. They're about to leave a planet, and they got them there. So Poe is out there with BB-8, and BB-8 say we should go back, and like, and Leia's like, I agree with the droid. So instead, well, Fotis and Carrie, he keeps like shooting up the cannons, and a lot of people help him, and they drop the bombs on the plane onto the spaceships. And a lot, pretty much all the people who had the bombs died. Ones up being the new characters, Rose's sister. And after the battle, Leia gets mad at him and slaps at him because she almost died. There, they made you think that she died, which would make sense since now Carrie Fisher is dead. But when the person I saw it with, Trent, reminded me, never, she was not dead when this movie was being made. Yeah, but the way she came, like, there's like one of the few times we've seen her use the Force, because she got shot. Like Kylo was gonna kill her, then instead he changed his mind, and like some other people on his side tried to kill where she was at, and somehow she like even though she was in space, she put a bubble around her, stuff like that, and she like got back into the ship somehow. So she had to be using the Force apparently, and she still slept, and she went to a coma. So and then they got the new commander, who was kind of like Poe's nemesis from the movie, I guess, because they would not get along. And then Finn woke up morning where Rey was, and they have to go and do because they're running low on fuel. And apparently, when they get jumped to hyperspace, they can track them. So him and the new character Rose has to go and get somebody that can from a gambling area, and a lot of people don't like it. Like, I can understand why it's kind of like sidetracking since it doesn't really lead to anything. Like the person they get to help take doesn't really help them. He betrays them, stuff like that. So, yeah. So Rey and Luke. Yep, Luke is kind of gone to. It's not worth battling anymore side, because when he gets handed Rey hands him a lightsaber, he just goes, "What do you want me to do with this thing?" He just tosses it out behind him and he walks off and he says, and then he hugs Chewie and then where's Han? Yep. Wouldn't he sense dying in the last movie? He felt like you're supposed to feel when your friends die. Like Leia knew when he died. Well, they were closer, so it makes more sense. And she said, and apparently he closed himself away from the Force because when he was first he was not going to teach Rey how to be a Jedi. Then he went on the ship and said hi to R2, and R2 showed him the tape that had Leia on there, and he says, "Oh, one Kenobi, you're my only helper." That's not cool, R2. Not cool. And she can see everything on the island except for him because he decided not to be with the Force anymore. So when she kept on talking to Kylo while they were there, and she eventually decided to leave because she found out that Luke was gonna kill Kylo back when he was Ben, because he saw nothing but darkness in him, and he like changed his mind at the very last minute. But he still had the lightsaber out, and when Kylo woke up, he only saw was somebody was trying to kill him. So he pulled his lightsaber off and like collapsed the building on top of Luke, and like that. And that's how Kylo was born that night. So it's kind of Luke's fault, stuff like that. So Rey went to go and find a way to change him, like Luke had tried to do with tried to do with Vader. And she was gonna go burn down where the books were, that has the old, as like the has them like how you teach a Jedi, stuff like that. And apparently, guess who showed up? Yoda! It wasn't just Yoda, it was Puppet Yoda! It was Puppet Yoda! Yay, Puppet Yoda! Puppet Yoda! Do or do not! There is no try! And he made like instead of, he's the one that burned down the tree, like he like got a lightning bolt, like yay! like I miss my Yoda so much. I kept like wondering, is that really the puppet? Because they made him still glow somehow. Apparently, like it was the puppet. I'm happy they got the puppet. I don't know if it's the same one, probably not, but they convinced him that Rey will still carry on the stuff after Luke is gone and stuff like that. And they just sat there watching the tree burn. So apparently, three main villains died in this movie. Snoke, which is, I don't like calling. You did not stay good when you killed him. You killed him, Kylo. You just sliced him in half, and you killed his guards. Then you say, Rey did it, Rey did it, Rey did it. And then you stay bad, and then you kill. Then Plasma died. Like, just keep her in the trash can and keep her dead. Okay, you're just gonna keep her being a bad. Like, she is not Boba Fett. Do not. Everybody, a lot of people think when they made this character, probably gonna make her be the new Boba Fett. Like, nobody's Boba Fett. Nobody can be Boba Fett but Boba Fett. Okay? Especially the way you died. Especially the way you are. You don't act like harm. You're just a waste of space. And then we have that person that a lot of people call the Nazi. A lot of people call like the Nazi guy. I forgot what his name was, but he was like, he kind of reminded Hitler without the mustache. So he died because I think we think Kylo killed him. Then apparently Luke went to the where the base was after they ran off, and like he was like forced way. And I like how they Rey and Chewbacca like stayed Poe, Rose, and Finn with the ship, and they said like they hate that ship. Like, get that piece of junk. Tyler said, get that piece of junk. So we do see apparently Leia and Luke say bye-bye to each other, because apparently he used the Force to make him look like he has a hologram-ish, because we got all the guns shooting at him at first, and apparently he is, after they were done, like what the heck was that? Huh? Is that the best you got? Face. So, and then we see them fight Kylo and Luke, and apparently he tries to slice him in the half, and that's when we realize that Luke's not really there. Then we apparently he's meditating and then apparently he dies somehow. I don't get it. Did he, like, even though it was his hologram, did he still feel what the hologram felt? I don't get it. Did he did or not? The way they killed him didn't make any sense to me. So, I mean, I can understand why some critics would have to rewatch this movie, especially after that. Especially what they did with the two biggest mysteries in this movie, and the two biggest characters. The fact that they made Snoke a bad guy, and the fact that we are wondering who Rey's parents were, and they just turned out to be a bunch of drunks who just sold her. She's not related to Luke. She's not related to Ben. She's not related to Obi-Wan. Which is, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with her not being related to anybody and her just being her own person, because if they kind of did make her a Skywalker, kind of been pissed. I'm happy she's not related to anybody, because I'm happy we can just have her be Rey, and she's not anybody else. She's just Rey. She doesn't have to be a Skywalker. She doesn't have to be a Kenobi. She doesn't have to be a Solo. She can be just Rey. But Snoke's, I'm not, and the way he died was not, like, okay, so that's pretty much happened in this movie. Stuff like that. Apparently, out of the big three that were alive at the beginning, who were, like, the three main characters of the first trilogy, Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker. The two boys are dead in the movies. In real life, Leia's dead. So apparently they're going to find a way to... I thought she was going to die in this movie. I thought she was, but nope, they didn't kill her. And I kept on, like, waiting for her to die, and, like, nope. She's going to be the 9th one, and they're going to have to find a way to kill her. So... I know, Han Sully. So, bye, guys. Say bye, Sully.